Hello everyone and welcome back to The Man's Kitchen. It's me, your host, James the Food Man. And today, we're gonna hit up another video in our culinary skills playlist. Now I know we haven't added any here for a while, and I like to keep this playlist going because when I do longer full videos, I like to just be able to grab stuff that's already partially made and just refer you back to these videos so we can save time later on down the road. So I'll show you what we're gonna make right after this. And we're back from the intro, and if you like today's video, hit the like button. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button down below. And in the comments section, let me know if you tried today's recipe, if you liked it or didn't like it. Now actually, when I say today's recipe, it's not really a recipe. I'm showing you more a method or a style of something today. So there's really not going to be any exact measurements today. It's going to be more of, I'm going to show you how to do a skill, and you can build on it yourself from there. So we're going to make a sauce today that can be used as a sweet dessert sauce, or it can be used as a meat sauce, depending on your meats. This would go well with, say, a blackened beef, or a pork chop, or a duck breast. Those kinds of meats in that kind of environment. I wouldn't use it on like a prime rib or something. You could put it on cheesecake too. There would be different ways you can go with it. So our ingredients, we're going to start out with sugar, apple juice, strawberries, and cornstarch. And I'll show you what we're going to do over at the frying pan next. Okay, here we are over a nice medium weight small sauce pot. We've got our heat over medium high. We're going to pour in some sugar. I'm just going to cover the bottom of the pot. And maybe, so we're about ½ an inch deep in our pot. We're going to caramelize the sugar. So we're just going to stir this up until it starts to brown. And then we're going to add in our juice. Now, normally, we use an orange juice in this for every kind of berry that we make the sauce with, except for strawberries. For strawberries, we use an apple juice. I don't know why, I just like the way it tastes better that way. So I use an apple juice for the strawberries. So I'll speed up the camera now so you don't have to watch me play with the sugar for all too long, but it really won't take that long, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Alright, so down here you can see that we are starting to lose all of our sugar. It's becoming all a caramelly liquid. It's actually a lot darker on the camera than it is in real life, and almost all of our nuggets of sugar are gone. So now we're going to add this apple juice. If you add it too fast, this is going to seize up into a lump. If you add it, well, you'll see. I'm going to add it slowly, and you're going to get a lot of steam. You're going to get a lot of steam at first, and you might need to pull your hand away because it might be, well, a lot of steam. But now that we've tempered it a bit, we can add more apple juice without... Nope, it's still gummed up a bit. But if we just add it in a little bit at a time, we'll be able to add the juice without it turning into a rock and then having to remelt it. Okay. There, the rest of the juice can go in now. So now, see, I have a little bit stuck here. I'm just going to leave the spoon in there until it's melted off the spoon again. And I'll get back to you in a couple minutes when my lump has disappeared. Okay, I just shut it off. It was at a full rapid boil, and I shut it off so you can actually see what's going on. But I'm going to take my cornstarch, and this is 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 1 tablespoon of water, equal parts. It's called a slurry. We're going to whisk it in. We're going to use this fork just because we're dealing with such a small amount. Okay. Now it takes about 5 minutes to cook cornstarch out. So we're going to put this back on a simmer for about 5 minutes. Oh, see, that's all that's left of my big lump of sugar from earlier. And that should be fully dissolved by the time we finish this part of the sauce. So we're going to turn this back on, put it on a low heat, and we'll let it simmer for 5 minutes. Alright, so now it is thickened up and the starch has been cooked out. And it's got a nice sheen to it. That's what the cornstarch gives it. Now we're going to take some strawberries. So the way it sits right now, when we make this with orange juice at the restaurant, this is our duck l'orange sauce. Okay? We add raspberries to it. It's our cheesecake sauce. But I'm going to use strawberries, so that's why I went with the apple juice. And we're going to put about half of these strawberries in here. I'm not quite sure how many I'm going to need, so we're going to start with about half of them. And we're going to grab our immersion blender, and we're going to blitz this up. Now I don't have a lot of volume here, so I have to keep moving the blender over the berries. But now that I've got it going, it'll suck it in through the vents there, or out through the vents, however it goes. Okay, so now that those berries are pureed in evenly, take the rest of them, and we're just going to give it a couple quick pulse bursts to leave the sauce a little chunky. Okay, and that is how we make an all-purpose sweet meat or dessert sauce. I'll see you next time back here in the man's kitchen, and have yourself a great week.